Hi Virgo, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you, for your highest good, for the month of September 2025. Ooh. I think is that Virgo's birthday month? Or is that Libra's birthday month? I think you've got both in there. Happy birthday if it is your birthday. Oh, so September has you planning or considering some form of expansion. And I feel like it's a very internal process. You're like, you're not sharing with anyone what your plans are. You're contemplating. And you're also contemplating who you are giving your cup of love to. Oh. Well, there might be someone who's on your mind who, who you've been overthinking about. Oh. Who it may be someone that you've had to walk away or just look elsewhere, redirect your focus. That's what you've done. You've redirected your energy and focus. But you've left something in place. And redirected your focus. And I feel like because you've done that, you have a lot to consider to do with your circumstance or your situation. And doing a lot of soul searching about how you want to direct your future, like what you want to set up. I also feel like you are also in a place where you're clear about what your best options are, but you also still consider other lines, other avenues. You can maybe you lie down and contemplate all the different possible jobs that you could actually do in the world, because you are very multi-talented, Virgo. So maybe you're musing over like, oh, what if I did this, or what if I did that, or looking at what you have done. You might be reflecting a lot on the past and figuring out what still lights you up, what you have faith in. And you may feel like you've lost faith in one area, and then found it in something else. But it's something else that you it's something that's like part of the bigger picture, as part of a dream that you muse over. But I feel like there's something about what you've been doing that feels lackluster at the moment. Maybe maybe it's come to the end of its life in terms of what you want to put your energy into. or it's something that feels stagnant in some way. But there's some kind of offer coming in, or maybe something that you're offering. That in September you are contemplating the decision of, and it bears a role on your assets. This is something that it may take a while to make this decision. It may take a moon cycle to make a decision, and that's okay. There's something in like in human design with if you heard of human design, it's got different categories for different humans types, and the majority are the majority of us humans are generators, and then you've got, after generators, you've got manifestors and manifesting generators and projectors, and 2% are reflectors. And apparently with reflectors, which are very rare, if you meet a reflector, it's very rare. And apparently they need to wait a full moon cycle before making a decision for that to be a correct decision. I was thinking, my goodness, like it would take you so long to go through life, wouldn't it, if you waited a whole month to make every single decision? But if it's a really big decision for something, or if it's life-changing, sometimes it does take a long time, because there's more involved with changing your life up, especially if it's moving or career change. And often with career changes, you're already in a job, so you have the luxury of being able to think about things for a bit longer. But anyway, maybe you'll make the decision around the time of the new moon in September. And some kind of offer to do with work, Virgo, or to do with your assets, and to do with your long-term hopes and dreams and goals. And this may involve buying a house, or it may involve some kind of event, celebration, or event that happens in September. So the cards are taking their time as well, as you can see. Ooh, oh my goodness, some kind of event, as in marriage. Somebody getting married? You going to a wedding? That's nice. Or are you marrying someone? That would be nice too, wouldn't it? Let me know in the comments if you're going to a wedding in September. The other way I can read this is it's to do with the decision that you make over your finances towards your purpose and your destiny. Creating security for yourself, possibly investing in a like buying a house or land or building or something like that, to create stability, and gathering the wisdom of your years, the knowledge, and I feel like in terms of doing this, there's a lot of things that are already in place for you. You've been working on that, but there's an aspect that may still be in the idea stage and not actually grounded, and that it's almost like you've got 3 out of 4 in terms of the pillars of the 4 corners of the structure of what you want to do or what you're headed towards. And it may be that with your idea or what you want to do or what you're presenting, even though it's aligned for you to do it, it may be out of someone else's wheelhouse, and so they may be self-defensive or insecure about the course of action that you want to take, or unsupportive, I just heard, or it may make you feel unsupported, even though you're the one doing the work by the looks of things. So communication is what needs to happen for you, my darling. So yeah, communicate clearly and say your piece. Just choose your words, and that will bring the action down into the physical. You may need to communicate with some kind of businessman who, a financial advisor, or someone who has done what you plan to do. So someone who's already bought a house, or someone who's already got married, or someone who's in the position that you want to get to. So maybe talk to someone about that in September. You'll also, in September, that's what you'll be doing. And I feel like by having that conversation, or by taking the action that needs to be taken to, I heard, move finances, you will gain the traction towards change and forward motion, traveling towards your destination. So you'll also be traveling. You've got a chariot here. Where are you going? Virgo? You're going on holiday? Well, whether you travel by willpower or whether that's like physical, there's restrictions in terms of the way you're thinking about something, or you are restricted by something in the way other people communicate around you. Maybe you feel alone, like you're not on the same page as everyone else, or something like that. But there's going to be a way through that, because you've got the sun here. So there's going to be some light shed on maybe different communication styles. And maybe you can find just keep going the happy route. So keep conversations light and independent. Yeah, keep the conversations light and independent, and apologize when necessary to bring in new negotiations. You may need to do a bit of strategizing around that aspect in September. But I think you've got this. I think it will be fine. You may be reconciling with someone, with a family member or with someone else. From your past by the end of September. Someone that you have a joyful connection with. So that's nice. That's good. Look forward to that. And yeah, shining a light on your own, like the battles that you have with yourself in your head. So let's see what that one is. See, boy, that one wanted to drop out. Okay, I'll give you both of them, Virgo. Just because it's you. You get double heart oracle today. You get seek. So seeking out nature time and spending time in nature and soaking in the green and connecting with the birds. And that's number 9. And then you've got opportunity beckons. Number 4, again, you've got a 4. So structure, stability, that's what you're focused on and that's what you're creating for yourself in September. You're looking at what that means to you, where you really want to be on the planet, and looking at what opportunities you have in place and what opportunities you have available to you, and where you want to be. What really lights you up? What's the best place for you? So that's, I think, a good thing, because that stops you from being stagnant as well. And you'll notice as well that the more you tune in with yourself and what feels right for you in terms of where you are, the quicker the stars align. Things line up for you when you're on the right trajectory. You'll see it and you'll feel it. Oh yeah, and oh, look at this. Look at the moon in there. And there's a moon there. There's something about, like, when the new moon, maybe when it's like, I don't know, a couple of days in, 4 days in, 2 to 4 days in to the new moon, there's something significant going to happen for you. There we go. That one. Oh, retreat. So September is bringing you retreat. I feel like this reader's pulling you into honoring your need for nature and the natural environment. So keep it natural, honey. Make sure you spend time with the trees and the flowers and honoring nature's cycles. Oh, honoring nature's cycles. I feel like there's something about you staying up at night and looking at the stars, but also being awake when the sun is rising. So make sure you get enough sleep. Although sometimes that's a good thing, to watch the sunrise after staying up all night, because it gives you a new perspective on being a human on planet Earth. And what's there in the White Light Oracle? That one. Telepathy of Terra Mater, 36. 6, 9. There's another 9 for you. So this is just to remind you of your own telepathic gifts and what you see with your third eye, and trusting, sinking deeper into trust of what you find when you seek with your third eye. what you see beyond the veil. You might be doing some sun gazing as well as some moon gazing. You may put your face to the sun and close your eyes and enjoy that. Get messages from that. So number 4, number 9 are significant for you in the month of September. Please like the video and share and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next month, Virgo.